Okay, what's up, y'all? What's up, what's up? Y'all haven't done my makeup in so long because I've been... One, I had broke out. Then I tried to do my makeup one day and it was just like a disaster. So I was like, let me just take this off. It was just a mess. It was a mess. But anyway. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the hood. It's going up today, so make sure you check that out by the time you see this video. The bottom is so perfect. I don't know if I want to line the top yet, so let's just get into the eyeshadow. Ooh. Wanna do is alright with me, and my pillowy base 0. It's just a white base. I want to base my eye with white because we're going to use pinks. So I want to make sure everything's super pigmented. We're gonna go into the Jackie Aina palette today. I haven't used this a lot because I got super into color, and this has a lot of color, don't get me wrong, but I wanted some more brighter, crazier colors, because this has a lot of color, but it's still like an everyday palette, which is good for somebody who wants color but also wants something that they can probably wear every day. Like, this is it for you. But yeah, I had just gotten into color and I was like, oh, let me put this up for a little while. But now I need to get back into it because I have work today and I can't go in there looking crazy. Like I say, I'm gonna use my Morphe E36 brush and I'm gonna go into Pinker. That's the shade. Take this fluffy brush right here. It's my M506 brush, and I'm gonna go into Supreme, which is this color, and I'm gonna blend Pinker out. Okay, I took a little bit of ginger and I'm just blending that on top. Ginger is this one. Like closer to my brow bone, and I'm just kind of gently rubbing it against all the shades. small packing brush. It's M421, and I'm gonna go into pinker again, and I'm gonna tap that on my lid. I'm not gonna cut my crease or anything. I'm just gonna, you know, put it on there. I'll put pinker at the end. I want pinker to be just a little deeper, so I'm gonna take credit and just put that in there a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna take M213 and I'm gonna go into Soleil, and I'm just gonna put this over the pink. It's cute, a little soft pink eye. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other eye. Alright. I think it's cute. Little smoky pink eye. Prime. So I just wanted to talk about friendship. I feel like friendship has been like a super prominent thing in my life for like the past month or so. Like, I know y'all watched Insecure. The whole Insecure thing was about friendship and her and Molly's relationship. And if you haven't or don't watch Insecure, y'all should definitely watch the show. But yeah, I don't know, like, and people have just been, you know, telling me about how great of a friend I am and have been. And so I was like, let me get on here and talk about friendship, because people always ask me about girl talk and advice, and I was like, friendship would be a good thing to talk about and have a conversation about. But yeah, I just feel like lately in the world, I feel like we put so much emphasis on romantic relationships and not friendships. And y'all, friendships are very important. Like, they're important. But yeah, friendships are important. Like, I just feel like lately in the world, like, everybody has just been like, oh, talking about friendships and talking about how people aren't real friends. But y'all, disclaimer, a lot of people aren't good friends. Like, even myself, it took me until, I want to say until college, to where I was like a really good friend. And I had to learn to be a good friend. Like, you don't just come out the bat being a good friend. Even though my friends in high school still think I was still a good friend, but there were still things that I could do better, things that I could improve in. Just like when you're in a romantic relationship, you don't do everything perfect. Like, you have things that you could improve in the relationship, and so does your partner. So yeah, I had a lot of learning to do. I had a lot of learning because me as a friend in high school, like, I felt like, not that I was always right, but I felt like I was a lot more level-headed than a lot of my other friends. And so I would want them to basically make the choice that I would make in a situation and kind of get like a little judgmental, or even just standoffish if they didn't do what I thought they should have done, what I felt was right, even though and I would like wait on them to follow me. But kind of like Molly, like how Molly was in Insecure, she would literally, like, if Issa wasn't doing something her way, she would literally be like, well, I'm not supporting it. And I was kind of like that, probably not to the extremes that Molly was, but I used to be like that in high school. And I used to be like, well, you aren't doing it the way I would do it, so I'm just wait till you fall on your butt and crawl back. Like, you'll be back trying to seek my my advice. But that's not a good friend. Like, a good friend loves you where you are. And I feel like with Molly and Issa, they Molly knew what she was getting into. You've been knowing Issa for how long? You know her life is messy. You know she tries her best, but at the same time, you know Issa. Like, What were you expecting? Why are you expecting different? Also, unspoken expectations, that's a whole different conversation. But yeah, I feel like people have to learn how to be friends, and you learn how to be friends just through life. Now, some people start off a little better than others, because some people will child. But yeah, you have to learn how to be a friend, and I feel like Insecure brought up a lot of good subjects that we don't talk about, because a lot of times, like with especially like childhood friends, like Issa and Molly are, like, we excuse a lot of behaviors just because we have history or we've been friends for so long, and we try to forgive and forgive. But at times there are times where people have crossed the lines, and you don't have to take it anymore. And I think Issa's breaking point was where she was trying to fix it, and Molly wasn't giving any type of support, any type of conviction, any type of ownership of her own actions. And I think that was the final straw for Issa. And I think that that's a good point to bring up, because we do that even in romantic relationships. Like, we excuse a lot of behaviors because we have history and we try to forgive, but don't get it confused, because people still have a lot more, I don't know why they have a lot more compassion with romantic relationships than their friends. Like, I don't know, but I loved even how it ended. Even though a lot of people were mad at the fact that they, decided to talk at the end. But I love how it ended, like showing them coming back together and really talking. And hopefully they talked about their friendship and not just about the guy situation. Because at the end of the day, if you guys really do cherish that friendship, then you should want to put in the time and the work to talk about it, no matter what. And I'm glad it was Molly who reached out, because Issa had already done her part. I think one thing that is like a misconception with friendship is that you are the friend that's always supposed to back your friend, and y'all always supposed to agree and things like that. Like, no, sometimes as a friend you can disagree respectfully, but y'all don't always have to agree. And I think that as a friend, when you do disagree with her, or you are trying to better her or do something that you feel would better her, y'all should have a conversation about it. You shouldn't be the friend where you feel like you have to hold things in. I feel like a real friend will tell me something that I should work on, tell me something about myself that I'm not doing okay, and I should be able to take that criticism, because it's better to come from a real friend than to come from a stranger, or for it to be too late and then you not say anything, you watch your friend, in bad situations and things. So I feel like as a real friend, that's what real friends would do. Also, I think that we should hold our friends accountable. So not only do we speak like when it's something that we don't agree with, or it's something that your friend should work on, I definitely think that holding your friends accountable is something that we should be doing. You, as a friend, you should always want to better your friend, get them higher, get them to their goals, all that jazz. And so that comes with that, holding them accountable and telling them when they're wrong or when they could do something better, criticizing them in love. That is something that you do as a friend. And so I saw a post that said something about I love my friends who understand my MIA phases. And I was like, that sounds all nice and dandy. But at the same time, please like know the difference. There's a difference between an MIA phase and a friend who is sometimey, a friend who is only wants you for your for benefits of them, is never there for you and your benefits. I'm using NARS liquid blush, by the way. It's never there for you and your benefits. Only there to vent to you and never there to lend a hand back. Like, please keep in mind those type of friends. Those friends who only talk to you when they want to do those things and never communicate any other time, and take long periods of not talking to you without communicating about what's going on, and they're just not ever there to, you know, reciprocate the things that you do back. And I think that that's really important, because sometimes we are in friendships where they just completely drain us. I just need a little more. They completely drain you, and you're left with nothing out of the friendship, and that's not fair. It should be a relationship where you get and they get. You know what I'm saying? You guys are exchanging. Plus, also, like, me and my friend were talking about the post yesterday, and also, like, it's never okay to just go MIA on someone. Like, please know that. Like, even without communication, like, I've seen multiple posts, like, about relationships where y'all hold the men accountable for at least communicating where they're going to be throughout the day, and just saying, like, hey, I won't be texting, or hey, I'm going through this and I won't be by my phone, or I'm not doing this. Well, think about it. If your boyfriend went MIA for 2 weeks, months at end, didn't talk to you, didn't communicate with you or nothing, but somehow your friends are supposed to understand that, like, huh? Like, where's the difference? Like, where's the relevance? Like, that's never okay. Like, especially without communication. Now, if you say, hey, this has happened, blah blah blah, my grandma just died, my grandma just passed, you know, I'm not really into talking to nobody, just pray for me, move on. That's a real friend. Okay, let me give her space. Let me see, you know, I check on her periodically. If she doesn't return my call, I already know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Communicate. I think communication is very big still, even in friendships. Like, it's a big deal, y'all. Y'all, this is cute. Y'all, I really don't like pink, but when I do little soft pink eyes, it'd be cute. But anywho, oh, that's what I forgot, my highlight palette. Be right back. Okay, let me put my highlight on so I can spray my face. Yeah, I cannot live without this highlight palette, and it's so broken up because I keep dropping it. I'm gonna have to get another one, like, just because I cannot. I feel like I want to try this lip paint. I have this pink lip paint, but oh, let me do my bottom lash line. And then I'm gonna go into Soleil again and put that right here. That's cute, y'all. I am gonna take this NYX brown pencil. It better be brown. Yeah, that's brown. Because I promise, every time I go get a NYX pencil, I think it's brown, and then I open it and it's like burgundy or red. Okay, this one's really brown. Okay. Cute. add a gloss on top. Actually, I want a deeper liner, so. Okay. See, but I need it a little pinker. Okay, so I'm just tapping into this, so it's not as bright, but it gives my lip a little color. Okay, so I'm gonna come back and show y'all the end. All right. Y'all, I'm rushing because I am late to work. But this is the final look. You know, I'm gonna put in some slow-mos. Y'all look cute. This is a cute little soft pink look. My hair paint wax is bringing out. Like now my eyes, since they're kind of like pinkish, and that pinker kind of looks purple blended in with that credit, but it's bringing out the purple, a little bit of some purple in my hair. But yes, I'm super happy. I hope y'all enjoyed this, enjoyed the conversation. All in all, cherish your friendships. Friendships are just as important as romantic relationships. Work at them. Having great friends is very rewarding. Like I have great friends that I can go to when I'm tired of hanging out with Simeon all day, or you know, just to have another listening ear to talk to, and vice versa. It's really, really, really powerful to have great godly friends. If you're into God, if you're not into God and you just here for the makeup, you still need good friends too. So, yeah. With that being said, I hope y'all have a great day. I'm headed to work because I'm late. But if you're not, or even if you are late, girl, you can just watch the video on the way to work. Just watch my next video, and I'm always looking. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.